Hey, I just want to make this video really quick for anybody that is like me that really pays attention to the numbers, right? Uh, Even if you have your accountant or your QuickBooks or whatever you use, whatever software you use to pay attention and keep track of your income, right? Your net income and your expenses and whatever. Uh, what I like to do additionally, right? Especially every time we complete a job, I hop on this Google Sheets real quick and I just crunch these numbers. I don't really crunch the number. I just type in the numbers and the sheet does the math for me. And then what I will do is I will print this out and add a copy to the original estimate, right? So in that way, later on, just in case, let's say you get audited or whatever, you have all your numbers right there, right? You pull out your folder, you have your folder with your jobs that you did throughout the year, and your job will have this little sheet, this little overview sheet included, and it kind of gives you a quick overview of how much money you made, how much money you spent, and how much you put aside for the taxes, right? Because obviously every time you make money, you get your check. First thing you want to do is you want to take out money. You don't want to put a little bit of money to the side. You want to take out your 5%, 10%, which I would suggest you take that off the rip, put it to the side, forget about it, right? So it's not there. And then you take your taxes and put your taxes in your account that is set up for your taxes, right? So here's a quick way you can keep track of your money and your expenses and how much money you put to the side for your taxes, so you can pay those when Uncle Sam wants theirs, right? So basically, I have this little overview sheet, right, where you can rename this, and what I will do is I'll write the customer's name slash overview, right? So let's say Johnson overview. Also, what you can do, you can add a name here, right? You just double click and add your name. That'll be your customer's name, right? And then it's pretty much straightforward. What you do here is you type in the amount that you made, right? Let's say you got to check for $5,000, right? You hit enter. These numbers will pop up, but that's going to change because as soon as you type in your expensive, right? So let's say your job was you got a $5,000 check, but you spent, let's say, 300 on material, right? So the sheet will do the math for you, right? It'll be your labor and material cost will be up here, right? That'll be a check total, the $5,000 check that you got, minus the materials, which is the $300, right? You can see right here it says minus material, and then it does the math for you. Then this is what you owe in taxes, right? 30% taxes is 1,410, right? And your net income would be your 3,290, which is your gross income minus material, right? Times 0.30, which is your 30% tax, right? And that will be your net income of $3,290, right? This is what you made. This is what you really made. From your $5,000 check, this is what you end up with. So if you come down here, you could actually keep track of your hours too, right? The hours that you put in for that job. So let's say week one, you started, you just double click here and you pick a date, whatever. And Monday, let's say you had 8 hours. Tuesday, you had 9 hours. 7 on Wednesday. 8 on Thursday, right? 9 on Friday, and you didn't work the weekend, right? So what it'll do, it'll add up your hours right here. When you hit enter and your hours are 41, you had 41 hours, and then it divides the 41 hours, right? You take your net income divided by the hours that you put in, and this is your rough hourly wage. And that's kind of a way I keep track of our our income, how many hours we put in, and you print this out and you put this with the original estimate or whatever, however you keep track of your jobs. And trust me, if you hand this piece of paper to your CPA at the end of the year, he'll love you for it. I hope this was helpful, and stay tuned for more.